Good morning. Happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday. Come on in. I am so happy to be here. I look low. Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. Me and my camera, let me try to sit up a little. We have been fighting the past few minutes trying to get the perfect angle. And this is what we agreed on. So hopefully this is okay with y'all because I'm not fighting this camera no more. So good morning. Come on in. As you come in, you know what I'm going to ask you. Please make sure you answer the question of the day. I see Desi has. Good morning. All right, let's see what Desi says. Okay. I want it to be under 25K on the car loan. Okay. Currently owe 24,761. So currently in the middle of a refinance as of yesterday. Okay. So you were well on your way though. That's a good goal. Good morning, Elizabeth. Come on in. Hey, Mindy. Not all of them. Okay, we're going to talk about it. Hi, Isella. Come on in. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's see. Hi, Desiree. Good morning. Make sure you guys are answering that question of the day. Danielle. Hi, good morning, Danielle. I know I am not pretty, but I still deserve to have a chance to find a good job. The one I have now is TAS. Oh, no. First of all, let's not. Okay. Danielle, you are new to my channel or new to my lives. The first thing we're not going to do on these lives is bash ourselves, okay? We're not going to put ourselves down. We are over here to talk about uplifting and motivating one another. So the one thing I want you to be able to say to yourself that you are good enough, okay? And don't ever let anyone around you tell you less than that. All right. All right. I did reach my Christmas savings goal. There you go. There you go. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning. There goes CB. The budgeting sisters. Good morning. Good morning. Is your name April? If your name's April, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Hey, Amanda Moo. Yes, we cash flowed our whole move. Nothing went on credit. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning, Izzy. Welcome. As you guys come in, answer the question of the day. If you are new to my channel or you're catching the replay, hi, my name is Chris. This channel is Budgeting Just Because. And every Saturday, we get together and we just talk about different topics that will help us with our budget, our business, our lives, whatever it may be. And we come together as a community to help uplift one another. So today's topic, you guys, is a good one. It's a good one. The reason I wanted to talk about this is because, you guys, we have less. I think there is 63, 64 days left into 2024. Ain't that crazy? That is so crazy. Let me make sure my mic is in front of me. Hey, someone comment in the comment section, please, if you can hear me okay. Let me make sure my mic is good. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'll talk like this. I am so upset with my camera. Every time I look at this, I'm trying to sit up high so I'll look a little bit taller. But anyway, we are doing a 2024 financial reset. Now, if you are new to my lives, you already know what I'm about to say. There will be homework. I don't want to hear about it. Mandamu, Desi, I don't want to hear about it. There's going to be homework because this topic is so hefty that there's going to be 4 parts to this topic. And I'm going to talk about it soon here. But I want everyone to go grab pen and paper, go grab a notebook, go grab your planners. Because I'm serious. We are going to get together and we are going to work on our budget for the next year. And I want us to be able to utilize this time, you guys. Yes, I'm here doing this live. We have great topics and great discussions in the chat. But I want moving forward for these lives as we come together and we work on these things. I want you guys to be working on your budget as we're talking about it. I want you to have paper to jot down something if we talk about it so that you don't forget it for the next time, okay? I'm going to give everyone a few minutes. If you use your notepad on your phone, use that because that's what we will be doing today. And let me pull up my banner really quickly as you guys continue to come in. We are going to be doing a 2024 financial reset. But before we can even do a reset or budget or any of those things, there's steps involved, okay? So let me see who I've missed. Come on in. Hi, friend. Congratulations. Didn't you just reach a milestone with your followers? Congratulations. All right, CB, I paid off my property, so no more mortgage. Have not saved as much as I had wanted to for gifting my children at the end of the year. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's another thing. That all goes in the budget, right? That's another thing we need to talk about. It all relates. It all relates, and we're going to talk about it. Yes, April is your name. Nice to meet you. I've seen your videos before. April, nice to meet you. Fully funded our Christmas goal this weekend's pay. Hey, Christmas is less than 60 days away. Just a reminder. Just a reminder. I will not be meeting my financial goal, but hey, that's good too. Listen, the point with all of this is that we've tried, okay? We try and we reevaluate. If something didn't work, we make changes, okay? So yes, that's you're on the right path. Okay, I think I read that one. Thank you, Elizabeth. Audio sounds good. Okay, I'll try to make sure I stay close to the mic too. Wait, it messed up your message? I'm sorry if I missed it. Yeah, let me know. I'm going to complain anyway. Yes, I am the boss of you. I don't care if you're in Germany. Go get that planner. We are going to be productive. We're going to be productive these next lives. And seriously, I want you all, we're going to spend this time working on the things that we talk about. Okay. Good morning. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. I'll have to rewind. Yes, come back and watch the replay if you need to come in, if you need to come back and get the points we talked about. Okay, here we go. Here's CB's comment. I paid off my mortgage in March. That has been such a relief this year. My big goal was to save a set amount for each of my 3 kids to gift at the end of the year. Only managed to reach about half. So were you trying to save for them like a big, money amount for the end of the year? That's still nice. Hey, Cynthia, welcome. I haven't met my financial goals for 2023. I have had plenty of other blessings all year. And you know what? That is so key. That is so key. We may not reach our goals. The main thing is we can't beat ourselves up over it. But we do need to evaluate and take a look at them and see how we can readjust for the next year. I love it. All right, so let's see. I have my leftover note cards from last Saturday meetup. Yes, thank you. Whatever you have. So we're going to get into today's live. We're going to do a financial reset for 2024. But before we can do that, we got to talk about the things that go into planning, into a reset, all the tools that we need. Okay. So as you continue to come in, answer the question of the day. And I've decided to make this a 4-part series. Okay. And I'm going to break it down for you guys. So I really mean it. We're going to come here. We're going to do some work together. And the point of these lives is to be productive, right? The point of these lives is to gain something from it, take whatever you want from it. And it's to help us to become productive. Now, over on Instagram, I did a poll. And the poll was, how many of you all started working on your 2024 budget? And it was, have you started working on your 2024 budget? That's what it was. I did this last week. 62% of the people that took the poll said no, that they had not started. So that's why I wanted to make sure I did this live, because there's still time. There is still time to focus on it. So I'm going to break this down in 4 different sections, and let me show you guys what it's going to look like. Okay. Let me go ahead and grab our categories here. Thank you guys so much for being here. And while you're in here, go ahead and hit that like button. Okay. So this is what today's live is going to be about. All right. We're going to talk about setting realistic goals for next year. Okay. So today, this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to set up realistic goals. Keyword realistic. Okay. Next month, November, part 2. We're going to bring those goals back, and we're going to have a brainstorming session. We're going to brainstorm how we can make those goals. How can we make those goals work for us? How can we reach those goals? Okay. Now, part 3, this is going to be in December. We're going to finalize our budgets and our goals. So whatever we come up with, when we do the live in December, we're going to write it down. We're going to put it on paper, because, when you put it on paper, that means it's go time. We're going to actually go for it. Okay. And then the 1st of January, ready, set, go. Okay. That means it's time to kick off the new year. We're going to implement this new goal we set for ourselves for 2024. Comment down below if you like that idea. If you guys are you game to do this with me? Okay. Because I think this is going to be fun. And I think if we continue to hold ourselves accountable, we'll reach those goals that we want to reach. Okay. All right. Let me go back to the comments, and then I'm going to kick this off. I got some true or false questions that I want to run past you guys to get us started. Okay. All right. Welcome, King Morgan. Good morning. Let's see. Hi, Tamika. Come on in. Good morning. Hi, you're not late. Come on in. I just started. There's Tamika. Let's see. Yes, to free them up to head into 2024 with a pad in their account. This is so sweet. This is so sweet. So your goal was for your 3 kids to raise some money for them to get started in 2024 to kind of cushion up their accounts so they can kind of, focus on their. I love it. I love that. Is a great idea. I absolutely love that. All right, let's do it. Mindy said, she loves it. Elizabeth's in. Who's this? Matthew. Hi, a New Year's budget for 2024. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hey, Cindy. Yes, you made it. Come on in here, girl. Okay. We're going to kickstart this off. You guys saw the game plan for the next several months. It's never too late to budget and plan. Okay. Just want everyone to realize that. Don't get caught in the pressure like, oh, 2024 is almost here. I got a budget. No, but it is nice to plan and get started. Okay. So that's what this live will be about the next couple of months. And as always, don't feel, stress and pressure that you have to do it. If you can only do it for a month, on a month-to-month basis, that's fine, and we'll work our way up. So I have some true or false questions that we're going to discuss. I want you to drop down in the comment section your answers, and we're going to talk about it, okay? All right, let me grab the first true or false question. Let me take off this banner here. Again, welcome to the live, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on Saturdays. And let me find the first question. Here we go. Everyone ready? Drop in the comments your answer. True or false? All debt is bad. Drop in the comment section below. True or false? Is all debt bad? Drop your answer and explain your answer too. If you think it's true, explain why. If you think it's false, explain why. But true or false, is all debt bad? Okay. And let's see who I missed. Okay, you're in. Hi, Ajane. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, I didn't meet any 2023 financial goals this year because I didn't set any. That's okay. That is okay. We're going to do a reset anyway. We're doing a reset of our, of our financial goals. We're going to start over. We're going to carry over. We're going to reevaluate. We're going to do all of the things. Okay. Let's see. False. Okay. All debt is bad. Amanda says false. Izzy says false. I'm seeing some false here. False. Okay. I am taking a break and then I'm back on the job market for the new year. Don't have any real idea of what I was doing. Haven't had to interview since 2010. Yes. That is a scary feeling, isn't it? But you're going to be fine. You are going to be fine. False. Some debt is necessary. Okay. All right. So you all think the answer to that one is false. Okay. So I'm going to tell you, I agree with all of you. All debt is not bad. Some debt is necessary, right? So Desi was just talking about her car, that is a necessity. Now, it's not a necessity to have a car. Let me correct that. Because some of us don't need a car where we live. We may not require a car, but you do require money for transportation. But that is a good debt. That is an investment. You need a car to get around and, from A to B. So that's not bad. Student loans. Student loans may seem bad, but you're investing in your education, right? So you may have debt from student loans, but you're investing in yourself. So think of it that way. We don't want to, get on this habit that, debt is bad, to get into debt is bad. No, what is bad is when we ignore the debt. Okay. There is a difference. You can have debt for the things that you need, but you also got to pay it off. You also got to have a plan. No, you sitting over there collecting debt and then you're ignoring it. It's over here. It's knocking on your shoulder. You doing like this. That's bad. Okay. All right. Let's see who else. False. My mortgage granted me the opportunity to buy my home. Congratulations. Yes. Those are investments. Some things debt is necessary. Okay. Because at that point, then that is an investment. That's an investment into ourselves, So absolutely. False. Most people don't have the financial means to pay for homes, cars, or education in cash, big purchases. Yeah. Debt is not a bad thing. And we gotta stop that misconception that, oh, debt is bad. Sometimes debt is necessary. Again, it's how you are trying to pay off that debt is what we have to look at. Okay, let's see. Unfortunately, your credit plays such a huge part in car insurance rates and so many other things. Too much debt is bad. You're absolutely correct. Too much debt can be bad if not managed correctly. That's with anything, right? If you don't manage too much of anything can be bad for you if you don't manage it correctly. So that's the key takeaway here. And that's what we're going to focus on going into this new year. It's all about how you manage it. Okay. Short-term debt for specific needs is okay as long as there is a plan to pay it off before it damages finances. A great way that you put that. Very well said. Very well said. Yes, don't ignore the student loan debt like I do. You know what? You know what? Yeah, don't ignore it. Get a plan in place. It's hard not to, right? It's hard not to ignore some debt. You sometimes we get in a situation where we can't help it. But that is why I always say one of the key things to getting out of debt is we got to face those demons. We got to face it head on. What are we going to do to get out of it? All right, y'all did good with that one. All right, next one. Let me grab the next one here. Okay, that was it's all dead good. Okay, let's try this one. True or false? You have to make a lot of money to achieve financial success. True or false? True or false? You have to make a lot of money to achieve financial success. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this one. Because, this is said all the time. I can't save. I can't pay off debt. I can't do all of the things because I don't have enough money. So let me know your opinion on this. True or false? You have to make a lot of money to achieve financial success. And while you guys are doing that, please, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like button. It really does help the lives, you guys. It really does help for YouTube to push this out to other people. I am trying to grow my live. So if you guys wouldn't mind liking this live and subscribing, if you haven't subscribed, I greatly appreciate it. All right, I see answers are coming in. They're a little delayed, but let's see. April says false. Okay. Desi says false. Okay. Zella, false. 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 It is how you manage it. Very good point. It's all about how you manage it. Listen, you all know that we say this all of the time. Save whatever you can. Every little dollar adds up. Do we not say that? And I'm going to tell you, that is the truest statement ever. Because if you have sinking funds, I don't know if you have sinking funds, if you do, if you don't, but I can tell you with my sinking funds, those categories that I don't really pay attention to, but I put money into. So for instance, like my medical sinking fund, I put money into that every time I get paid. It may be $5, it may be $10. I went when I did my last cash unstuffing to transfer my money over to my high yield savings account. Almost got $1,000 in my medical sinking fund. I don't pay attention to it, and just putting that little money adds up. So the point to that is you do not need a lot of money to achieve financial success. You do not. Okay, let's see. False. You only need to live within your means. Save what you can. It all adds up. That's our motto, ain't it? It all adds up. Tamika says false. Nope. Every little bit helps build financial success. Oh, that's so true. That is so true. False. You have to be consistent with your saving efforts. $5 here and there. Like I said, we say it all the time. Maybe just cut back on expenses. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Having a little extra money helps, but it can also hurt. Because if you don't know how to manage your money, making that extra money ain't gonna help anything. So it's all about, I think Izzy said that, it's all about how you manage that money to make it more effective. Oh, absolutely. All right, let me see. Who have I missed? False. Being frugal with whatever money you have can lead to success. Amen to that. Amen to that. False. A little bit of something grows to something big all the time. All the time. Hey, friend, good morning. Thank you for joining. How are you? All right. Y'all are doing good with these. Okay. As you guys come in. Oh, I see another false. Let me read this one. False. Financial success is up to you. More or less money. It's all a mindset, right? I say this to you guys all the time. You can make a little amount of money. You can make a huge amount of money. It's all about your mindset, what you're doing with it, how you plan to work it. Let's see. False. Prioritizing real needs and saving for wants before purchasing allows financial success for moderate incomes. All the time. That's what I do. That's what I do. You best believe I got a category for everything that I want to save up for. That is the best feeling. This is a side note. I'm going to throw up, let me throw up the next true or false, and then I'm going to go back to that side note. Okay. Here's our next one. Creating a detailed budget involves categorizing both fixed and variable expenses. Okay. True or false? Drop it down in the comment section. But back to that, I'm going to tell you, I'm a firm believer in saving for the things that I want. And usually there's not much that I want, but I know there's particular times in the year that I want those things. Until I started using this system, I didn't know about that. I throw it on a credit card and go into debt, right? But now that I'm using this system and saving for the things I want, there is nothing better than when that event happens or that purchase you want to make, you already have the money saved up. You understand what I'm saying? You go in your envelope, it's already there. You pay for it, it's all over and set. It is the best feeling in the world. So if you have not started the cash envelope system, whatever system to save for the things you want, the time is now because it really, really does work. Okay. True or false? Creating a detailed budget involves categorizing both fixed and variable expenses. True or false? All right, let me see if I missed anyone. Hey, Shalonda, good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Hi, Steph. Come on in. All right, let's see. We got some trues. I would say true. Okay, Mindy says true. I say true, but I feel like you're trying to mess me up. Feel like I'm trying to mess you up. Come on now. I wouldn't do that. Would I do something like that? Tamika said it's true. Hi, lovely. Thank you for coming. All right, we got some truths. All right, so true or false? Creating a detailed budget involves categorizing both fixed and variable expenses. Say, CB, here's the question here. Give you some minute to answer that while I drink my coffee. Oh my God, I'm not going to let this go. I am so mad at my camera, but I'm not going to do anything about it now because then I'll jack the whole thing up. But it is making me look little like this. So I'm trying to do this. Anyway, focus. Okay, so this one is absolutely true. Okay. To create that detailed budget and look at where your money is going, you need to have those fixed and variable expenses outlined. Listen, you've got to make sure you know where your money is coming in and where it's going out. And absolutely both need to be in a detailed budget. Both need to be in a detailed budget. All right, let's see. To me, yes. No, I wouldn't try to mess you up. Girl, don't get out of here now. I wouldn't do that to you. All right, we got truths. All right, let me see. I saw. Okay, true. In order to know what you have coming in and going out, you need to know where it's going and what to expect so you are not surprised by the big things, especially the little sneaky ones. Ain't that the truth? You got to know where your money is going. You got to know where it's going. I don't care if you pay the same bills every month on the same paycheck. Still document that. Do you guys do that when you do your budget? My planner looks the same. Every day I get paid bi-monthly. And I mean bi-weekly. And then I always jot down my same bills. It's always the same, but it's important to know that information in case something changes, in case something, increases and you didn't know about it. It's so important to write these things down. See what Ajane said. True. It also helps you become aware of the items or bills you are paying for. Y'all, we think alike. It can help you cut bills that are unnecessary and you can live without. Ain't that the truth? I was just doing my budget yesterday and I continuously stare at Hulu. Now, see, this is how it gets you. Hulu, I pay $9 a month, right? But what's $9 times 12? I don't even know. Somebody do that math. The fact that whatever that amount is, see, when you look at $9 a month, it seems like not a lot, right? Like, it's only $9. But in the long run, that could be applied somewhere else. I don't even watch Hulu. If I pulled up Hulu now, they probably asked me to sign in and I don't even know the password. So it's little stuff like that. Yes, you got to stare at it every month and you got to think about it like, do I need this? What am I doing? What am I doing? Hey, Belinda, come on in. Good morning. Also, if you guys are just getting here, we are doing a 4-part series on how to budget for 2024. I'll pull up the schedule again. Today, we are just going to talk about the things that we need to prepare for that budget. So I want everyone coming with their pen and paper, your planners, your notebook, because while we're doing this live, I want you guys jotting down some ideas, okay? Thinking about some of the things we talk about, write it down. Because if you forget about it, now you can always come back and watch the replay, and I will appreciate that. But jot down some things. We may discuss some things here, and you just want to jot it down so you don't forget. Okay. Let's see. What did Amanda say? Girl, get you one of those big old phone books. You remember phone books. Wait, Amanda. It's not that time of the live when we go left. It's not that time. I have trouble with variable expenses. Cindy, why do you have trouble with variable expenses? Let us know in the comment because someone else may have trouble too. And you absolutely have to track every penny spent and on what. And that is the most like, I'm going to be honest with you. I hate tracking expenses, but I do it. But I hate it because it is the most excruciating task that you have to sit down, write it down, go through all your accounts, look at your money, pay yourself back, pay your credit. It is such a task in itself. Like you got to really devote some time. I don't know about y'all, but when I do it, it takes me at least a couple hours to go through it, make sure everything's in order. And I think that's one of the things we got to start setting aside time to do these things, right? That's why I want you guys doing it while we're doing this live. Because one of the biggest reasons why we don't take care of this stuff, we say we don't have time. We're too busy. Well, I'm offering you the opportunity for us all to work on it when I'm doing these lives. All right, let's see. I have a bills budget. That's it. Everything else is free game right now. Got to get this money situated. Yep, that's what we're doing. $108 I could be saving. You see what I mean? Now, how many of us this has really happened to? This is real talk right here. $108 I'm wasting a year on Hulu on something I don't watch. Why did I even get Hulu? Does anybody know the reason why you get Hulu? Probably when my daughter was younger. It probably was some show on there when she was younger. Hell, she's 14 now. She ain't never home. And all she does is watch TikTok. Why am I paying for that? So that's the kind of stuff that we got to come to realization, right? With each other, right? Okay. Yes, definitely. You can manage your expenses and make any necessary changes, like cut down on some subscriptions, which I did. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Yeah. We're going to wait to hear from Cindy, and hopefully she'll let us know some of her issues with variable expenses. Because, yeah, Desi says she loves tracking her expenses, and I can attest to this. You want to talk about somebody who sticks to tracking their expenses? I watch Desi track her expenses. That motivates me. Sometimes that's what it takes, right? And she does. She's on top of it. Okay, let's go to the next one. We'll wait for Cindy to respond. Oh, there's Cindy. Okay, let me pull up the next true or false, and then we'll come back to Cindy's answer. Okay, here's the next one. All extra money should go towards debt and savings. True or false? All extra money should go towards debt and savings. All right, now where's Cindy? Okay, Cindy says, I try to pull the cash out and try to stick with that money, but I end up using my debit card. I've also tried to not bring my debit cards with me. Did for a while, but need to get back to cash. This is true. Listen, how many of y'all can relate to what Cindy just said? I can totally relate to that. And I'm trying to get better at it. I mean well. I will take out the money for food, for gas. What else have I taken money out for spending? This is a true story. That's why we're here, to be honest with one another. Now, I want y'all to be honest in these comments, because that's what we're here. We got to hear this stuff. This is a true story. I took out money for spending, gas, and food. I took out $200 for eating out, $60 for spending, and $40 for gas, and I put it in my little cash envelopes. They're cute too. Why haven't I touched that money? It's still in my wallet. It's still in my wallet. This is the kind of thing that I need to work on. And this is part of my goals. I mean well, but I go back to using that card. Like Cindy said, I go right back to using that card. It's easy. It's easy for me to just use my card and pay it off. But I need to get to cash. So yes, I can totally relate. Totally relate. Okay. Desi says true. To all extra money should go towards debt and saving. Cindy says false. Sometimes we need to treat ourselves. My bad. Ajane says true, because once you are debt free, you can allocate some of those extra funds to wants so that it prevents impulse spending and buyer's regret. Ooh, we need to do a live on buyer's regret. We may do that. I may do that live, and y'all let me know if y'all would like that topic. Let me write it down. Everybody got their notebooks? Write it down. Buyer's, what do we call it? Buyer's regret. I may do that the first of the year, because it'll be time to talk about that, especially after Christmas. Y'all know after Christmas, we start feeling sad and bad about all the stuff we just spent all that money on. That's a great lie. Okay, let's see. Where did I see Amanda's? I say false only because not everyone's situation is the same. That extra money could go toward filling freezers, pantry, car repairs, relocation. Yes. Oh my gosh, so true. Cindy, I think you should try this. Every time you use your debit card, take the money from the cash that you have and make sure you write everything out. Yes, absolutely. Hey, Shalise, good morning. Good morning. This is absolutely true. This is what I have to do. Write down all those expenses I put on my credit card so I can pay it back. Because I mean well taking that money out. And I know good and dang on well, it's just so easier for me to use an app to purchase something or pull out my credit card. But this is absolutely true. Let's see. False. That is what spending category is for. Need to be able to spend on self and others or develop a poverty mindset and fall off the budgeting wagon because it is too hard. Okay. I do not use my debit card at all, only for my monthly bills. I will if they don't take cash. That's true. I don't really use my debit card. I don't really have many charges that come off my debit card. But if this is just a side note, for those cards you don't use, please still make sure you're checking everything that comes through it. Please make sure. True, my personal money is budgeted. Every money is for savings, debt, and investing. Personal opinion. This is true. And so you guys, we are split on this one. All extra money should go towards debt and saving. Some of you said true. Some of you said false. My answer to this is false. And this is personal opinion, like Shalise said, but hear me out. All extra money should go to paying your debt down in savings, but you also need to make sure you're taking care of yourself, having money for those things, to enjoy things every once in a while. I'm not saying going crazy, but what I'm also saying is you need to take care of yourself. You need a little self-care. You need to treat yourself. You need to reward yourself. If you're doing good, paying down that debt and putting money into savings, and you're doing all those things, you got to reward yourself. With anything, we got to celebrate those many wins. So why neither answer is right or wrong, but I'm going with false, because you cannot take all your money to pay debt and savings and not enjoy yourself. Okay. Now I know that one is a little, we're split on that one. Okay. My husband has the worst buyer's remorse. I have to talk him out of returning things he buys. Yes, you guys, I'm thinking we do a live on that first of the year in January, because that's around the time we usually have that buyer's remorse, when Christmas is all said and done. We definitely talk about that. Hey, Dee, welcome. Cindy said, yes, Desi, I will try it. You know what? That would be another good live too. Y'all, thank y'all for these suggestions. These are good things we need to talk about. If Cindy wouldn't have brought that up, we don't talk about it. So yes, I'm going to talk about variable expenses too, how to manage it. That's a good topic. Desi, that would also be you're so good at that. That would be a good video topic if you ever wanted to do something on one of your videos, because you're really good about that. All right, y'all, welcome to the live. Thank you for watching the replay. If you have not done so already, please hit that like button. You guys, we are talking about how to budget for 2024. These true or false questions that I'm asking you are things that we need to think about to get ourselves ready to get set up for a new year with our new budget, goals, and all of the things. So this is going to be a 4-part series. I'm going to go over the series again if you're just coming in so you can see the plan for the next couple of months. So let me pull this up. So today we're going to focus on setting realistic goals, and we're going to talk about that here soon. November, when we come back, we're going to have a brainstorming session. We're going to bring all the goals that we talked about in today's live. We're going to bring it back, and we're going to the next live in November, and we're going to talk about how we can reach those goals. Okay. December, part 3, we're going to finalize it. That means we're writing it down. We're going to finalize it. We're going to make final decisions so that for January, the first of the year, ready, set, go, we are going to be ready to implement it. Okay. All right. So let me get to the next true or false question. Let me see this one here. This one here. There we go. Saving money is more important than earning a high income. True or false? So true or false? Is saving money more important, or is earning more money more important? Let me know your answer to that one below. And let me see if I missed anyone. Izzy says exactly. D says extra money equals going against goals mostly. Going against goals mostly. Let me know how it goes. Blah, blah, blah. I think you're talking to Cindy. Let me know how it goes. I believe that once you get in the swing of tracking everything, it will be much easier. Yes. Yes, it will. Like I said, tracking the goals is the worst part of all this. Setting the goals is easy. I want to do this. I want to make sure I obtain this. That's the easy part. Sitting down, tracking it, and holding yourself accountable, boo. That's the worst part. That's why we're going to all get together, hold ourselves accountable to make sure we're staying on track. So tracking your expenses, absolutely. Absolutely is so important. Okay. True or false to this one, guys? Saving money is more important than earning a high income. Yeah, thumbs up. Thank you. I feel like everyone that said true, this may be to the last one. I feel like everyone that said true is assuming that you will have a personal spending envelope to prevent you from feeling like your budget has become restrictive. Yes, yeah, maybe. For the last question, you already have something set in place, that you spend from. And if you do, that's great. That is great, because that's a goal too. But if you don't, and you have a little extra money, just keep a little bit to the side to celebrate yourself. Cindy, I take pics of my receipts, the gas pump, etc., so it makes it easy to look on my phone to see what I spent, as well as any credit card purchases. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. All right. Okay. I think Isella is answering this one. Saving money is more important than earning a high income. Okay. Isella says true. Mindy says true. Savings is more important. True, because you always want to have something to fall back on in case you lose your job or can't work because of a medical emergency. Oh my God, that's so true. That is so true, you guys. And we're going to talk about that. And Shalise is in here. You know what? Let me pull up our schedule for next month while you guys are in here. Shalise is going to come back next month. We're going to talk about retirement. She will be here November 18th. We're going to have a retirement roundtable. Because with all of these things that we're talking about, we're getting ready for the new year, we're getting our goals together. Sometimes we forget about retirement. And retirement, focusing on that is very necessary. And if you haven't started, it's never too late to start. So we're going to talk about that. And then November 11th, when we come back, you guys, on the 11th, we're going to have part 2 of this session. And it's going to be a brainstorming session. Now, you'll notice the 4th and the 25th are not on here. I do have 2 markets that I'm going to be doing, 2 craft fairs. So we will not have a live on the 4th or the 25th. November 25th, if you guys aren't aware, is Small Business Saturday. So I'll be doing a market then. So that's why we won't have a live. So we'll just meet twice the month of November. But those are 2 great lives we're going to have. So I hope you guys can join me. All right, let's see. I think, I lost my place. Hold on, you guys. Oh, here we go. I think Amanda was next. True, you can save at nearly every income level as long as you can successfully manage your money and live within your means. That's so true. Desi said, what is the question? Here it is right here. Saving money is more important than earning a high income. True or false? Okay. Okay, true. It's more important to save. If you make a lot and save nothing, you have nothing. Amen to that. If you make little and save what you can, you have something. Again, we just talked about this. Sometimes people goals is, they wish they had more money. If I had more money, I can do this. Oh, I wish I could make more money. But sometimes when you don't make as much and you manage it correctly, you have more money than you would think that you have. It's all about how you manage it. So absolutely. Absolutely. All right, we're getting some truths here. Okay, true, but it's also twofold, okay? Because the more money you earn, the more money you can save. However, you earning more money, what you typically come from a medium to lower income can create spending. Just because you earn more money don't mean you know how to save it. That does not mean you know how to save money because you make more. It would be nice to think that way, but sometimes we have trouble with that too. We have trouble with that. Okay. True. You can earn more money, but still know what you said that. Yeah, absolutely. It's so true. It is so true. We see that a lot. When we see that a lot, I don't know if you guys, this is a sidebar, but I don't know if you've ever watched those TV shows where people hit the lottery. Oh, what is the name of that show? My Lottery Life or something like that, where people hit the big jackpots in these lotteries and they go broke within a year because they don't know how to manage that money. They have no idea what to do with that money. And so once again, it's all about how you manage it, because that can absolutely happen. You have all this money, but you go through it because you don't know what to do with it. Absolutely. Let's see. Lovely says, true, because even when you have a high one and you don't know how to save, you're left with nothing. Absolutely. True for all the reasons stated. Yes. Saving is important. This year is the first time I have really saved money, and it is all thanks to this budgeting community. Can we get an amen in the comments to that? Can we get an amen to this? And it is all because of this budgeting community. And that is so true, you guys. We're a support system for one another. At least that's how I like to think about it. And that's why I have these lives, because we come back with so many, we can get so many different, notes and ideas from one another, things we never thought about when it comes to saving, or different things on how we want to do our money, tracking our expenses. So absolutely. All right, let me see what's next. I think I have one more. I think this is the last one. All right, true or false? You don't need to evaluate your current financial situation when creating a budget. True or false? Because some people are out there, they don't have a budget. Some people are well with managing their finances that they don't need a budget. They can do it in their head. I don't know how. But some people, it's very possible, especially when you got a system and a routine in place. Maybe that's where we need to get to. Maybe we need to get to that level. I'm the kind of person, though, that I got to write stuff down. I've got to write stuff down. I just got to see it. I may be good at it, but I still want to see it. So true or false? You don't need to evaluate your current financial situation when creating a budget. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let's see. Yes. Yay, Cindy. All right, false. That's the first step to creating a budget. False. Yes. False. Let's see. Oh, I feel the same. Yes, absolutely. False. False. False for 1,000, Alex. False. And you guys are right. And so, the reason I wanted to do these true or false questions as we prepare on how to budget for the new year, I wanted us to talk about it because step one, I'm going to bring up step one here. Step one is when you're preparing for a new year and a budget, you've got to evaluate. Okay. If you have your notepads, if you're writing this down, I want everyone to write this down. I want you to evaluate. And let me put it back up here one more time. Okay. Before you begin budgeting for a new year, take a close look at your current financial status. I think we said this in the comments. You have got to review your income, your expenses, your debt, and your savings. This will provide a clear starting point. Drop in the comments if you guys agree with this. So before we get ready for 2024, right? A lot of us haven't started yet. A lot of us have started. But I want you to think about that. And we've talked about this before. Before we get a budget or a plan or anything in place, we've got to look at what we got coming in. We definitely got to look at what's going out. And we got to look at what it is that we're hoping to accomplish. What do we want to accomplish? Okay. But the first thing you can do before you can set a goal for anything, this is what anything, okay, you got to take a look at it. You got to take a look at it. Do you have more going out than what's coming in? All right. Then if that's the case, then your number one focus is not what you plan on saving or doing. Your number one focus should be like, okay, I got to make sure I got enough coming in to cover what's going out. Okay. So that's what helps when we look at these things. So let me know what you guys think about that. Let's see, where am I? I literally look at my budget every day, thinking of how I can save more when getting paid again. Such a great idea. Such a great idea. And do any of you all make an annual budget? See, we budget for 2024 and we set goals. But does anyone do an annual budget? We do monthly budgets, but does anyone do an annual budget for the entire year? This is where I want to be by this month, this month, this month. Comment down below. Let me know. Yes, retirement will be great. We're going to talk about it. Shalise from Mommy Trader, she will be here November 18th. Please, I ask that you guys submit your questions. Any questions that you want Shalise to talk about, please send them over. You can put them in the comments. I'll come back and read them. You guys can complete my questionnaire that's in the description box. Send me your questions. I'll grab them from that questionnaire so we can be ready for that live for Shalise, because that is going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. Hey, JoJo. My husband is that way. He just knows his situation, which is why we keep our money in a hybrid method. I can't live that way. And some people are just like that. Some people are just like that. They're good at managing money. They already have their system in place and they stick to a routine. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mindy says she agrees. False, you definitely need to see what's going on with your money. Yes, absolutely. That goes for our businesses and whatever else we may be working on. You got to keep up with it. If not, you're going to continue to be behind. My 2024 budget was done last week. Awesome job. Thought about annual budgets, but they end up getting put on the back burner. Annual budgets are just a nice way of looking at the year or 2 years or 3 years of where you want to be. You know, we can look at those annual budgets to kind of see, okay, in my opinion, monthly budgets help us figure out what we're going to do with our pays on a monthly basis, how we're saving, where we're going to allocate that money. Annual budgets help us plan where we want to be, you know, by the end of year 1, end of year 3, end of year 5, where we're thinking much longer term goals, if that makes sense. So by the end of this year, I want to make sure I'm contributing this much to my savings. By the end of this year, I want to have this much in my retirement account. By the end of this year, I want to make sure I'm investing this. So that's what annual budgets do. They help us to analyze where we're going to be by the end of a certain year, where monthly budgets help keep us on track, if that makes sense. All right, let's see. Our trouble now is that American snacks and comforts are more expensive here. So we spend roughly double weekly in just groceries. Yes, you have a unique situation. If you guys don't know Budgeting Like a Girl, this is Amanda. Her and her family have recently moved to Germany. And they're still getting used to it. They're getting used to, you know, the lifestyle, like she said, the groceries, you know, things that you're used to in the States. You got to learn something different. So that's all a big adjustment. But they were able to cash flow that move, which is a great thing. Annual budgets for all our assets, personal, rental. Yes. You got to think about these things. Look at what Shalise says here. For personals, for rentals, if you all have rental properties, and some of you guys do, you know, you have other businesses like this, for side businesses. Yes, you got to project and plan for that. And we got to look at those things and we put them on the side burner. But again, it's about sitting down and looking at those goals. Yes, good job. Let's see. I haven't done an annual budget yet, but I'm thinking about doing it. That's something we need to look into. You don't have to, go out and do one today, but something to think about, jot down notes of what it would look like. Absolutely. Yes, I love forecasting. It's a part of my new job. There you go, JoJo. I love forecasting too. That's the part of what I do and what I went to school for. I love forecasting. That's why if you guys haven't noticed, that's why I love doing topics like these on the lives. I know you're like, where did she come up with this stuff? Because that's what I love doing. I love forecasting, like JoJo said. I love strategic planning. I love implementing or how we're going to get there. So this is why I like bringing this to the channel for you guys. Amen. I was able to pay off my car early. Woo, you talk about a good feeling. Ain't that a great feeling when you pay that car off? It's a great feeling. Hey, Shonda. I'm late, but I think I've hit a good portion of my goals. There you go. We just getting ready for 2024 now. I think there's 64 days left, maybe 64, 63 days left in 2023. Ain't that crazy? That is absolutely crazy. That 2023. I don't know what's happening. But I swear to you, it feels like it was just August, and September and October have just came and ran through here like they had things to do. I'm not, you guys, Wednesday is November 1st. That is crazy. I've never felt so rushed before to try to get things done the way this end of the year is flying by. It's crazy. I don't know if anyone else is feeling it, but it is crazy. An annual budget will make my brain hurt. Cindy, you are a mess. You are a mess. I love forecasting too. Corporations do it, and I treat my finances like a corporation. You guys, that statement right there. I treat my finances like a corporation. Shalice, you need to put that on a t-shirt. Y'all, do y'all see that statement right there? She needs to sell that on t-shirts. I want 10% if I see that on your website. I want 10%. I don't do annual budgets as I have nothing but variable incomes. I do set annual goals though. Yes. And I'm glad Dee said that, because we may not all have budgets or annual budgets or monthly budgets, but we should certainly have goals. We should certainly have goals. So if you're not setting annual budgets, you should be setting annual goals. And why I'm so glad you mentioned that. So let's get into step number 2 for getting ready to set a budget for 2024. This is where the homework assignment comes in. I want everyone ready, okay? All right. We are setting goals. We are defining specific financial goals for the new year. These could include paying off a certain amount of debt, saving for a vacation, or building an emergency fund. Make sure your goals are achievable within your income and your expenses. Now, I want everyone to think about this for a minute. And this is what I want everyone to do for me right now. And I want you to drop this in the comment section. Okay. I want everyone to drop in the comment section at least one goal you hope to achieve in 2024. Just one. Okay. Now, your homework assignment will be when we come back November 11th. I want you to come back with your top 3 goals for 2024. Okay. If you don't have 3, that's fine. Don't have more than 3. Okay. Don't have more than 3. Part of the reason setting up goals and doing all these things, when we set too many, that kind of, sets us back, because if we can't achieve them all, then we get discouraged. So right now, I want you to think about your number 1 goal for 2024, and I want it to be realistic. What is a realistic goal that you want to set? Now, I know a lot of the times we all want to save a lot of money, right? Everyone wants to do the 100 envelope challenge and save $5,000. But you got to be realistic. Can you afford that? I watch everybody doing that challenge. I'm like, y'all can afford that. Because if you can, good for you. But you got to know yourself. If you can't afford that, don't start off that challenge and then you get all discouraged because you can't finish it. So what I mean by realistic goal is maybe you can't do that 5,100 envelope challenge, but you can do this, whatever challenge for $500 or, for $250 or for $1,000. So drop your realistic goal for 2024. When we come back November 11th, we're going to have a brainstorming session on how we're going to obtain those goals. Okay. All right. Let me see what everyone's dropping in here. Thank y'all so much for being here. Hope you're enjoying the live. Hope you are enjoying the replay if you're watching it. If you are watching this replay, please make sure you drop your goals too. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back up because I think I've missed some comments here. Wait. Okay. I think I missed D. D says, wait, I said that one. Okay. Okay. I don't know how well an annual budget would work as a military family. So many what ifs and surprises. Hubs is about to go today for 2 months, and our income will lower by 300 while he's gone. You know, one of the things you all can focus on, and I know there's a lot of what ifs you don't know. And second of all, I'm sorry that you all have just the life of a military wife. Y'all send some positive vibes to Amanda because I don't know how you do it, girl. Woo! I don't know how you do it. You are way stronger than me. You all have just moved to Germany and now your husband has to go away for 2 months. That's the life of a military wife. Are there any other military wives in here that can relate? But anyway, you may not know the what ifs and when it may happen, but you know there's a possibility that it may take place. So you may want to start thinking about saving for that, saving for the what ifs, because it's going to happen. It may not happen that year, but it will happen. So I would definitely start there. Definitely. D, you're doing a great job over there. Let's see. This whole year flew by. The whole year. I don't understand it. Something's in the water. Bye, love. Oh, it's midnight. Oh my God, you're like Amanda. Thank you so much for joining, lovely. Woo, she said it's midnight. Thank you for joining. I love it when you guys join. So we are going to talk about how to do an annual budget in a live. I have never done one. We can do that. We can certainly do that. Let's see. Right now, the series is we're going to talk about getting ready for 2024. Ooh, but an annual budget live would be good. That would be a nice live. I'm writing them down. Look, January is going to be full. Hi, Fiona. Good morning, everyone. I'm late, but had to pop in. I'm forecasting for work now. Okay. And I've just wrapped up my personal goals for 2024, but not an annual budget. Listen, it does not have to be a budget. It can be your annual goals, your personal goals. I love that. I love personal goals. I have goals set for my YouTube channel. And I do that every year. Every year I reach a milestone, or this year in May, I'm coming up on my 3rd year. And if you guys want a copy, I have a YouTube worksheet that I've created. It goes with anything. I have a YouTube worksheet that I've created where we talk about where our channel's been over the past year and what we hope to see for our channel for the next year. So it could be anything. This topic just happens to be budgeting, but it can be anything, you guys, anything. Okay, let's see. 10% profit or gross. Let's work out these details. Yes. All right. I like that. All right. I like that goal. Save 20K. Yes. That's a great goal. All right. I want you guys, as you're putting these in here, I want you to remember what your goals are that you're writing, because we're going to have a brainstorming session and we're going to talk about how we can reach these. Let's see. Pay off 25K in debt. Absolutely. So for 2024, April, you want to pay off 25K in debt. All right. Remember, I want these to be realistic goals. Maybe that's a realistic goal. I'm not saying it's not. But when you're writing these, I want them to be realistic. Let's see. Roth IRA and HSA maxed out. Okay. These are great goals. Let me see. Saving $1,000 emergency fund. Amen to that. Yes, you guys. Comment down below who all has, and it's okay if you don't, it's okay if you have more, but who all has at least a 1K emergency fund that they've already started. A 1K emergency fund already started. Save 10K in my opportunity fund. Now, JoJo, please tell, what is an opportunity fund? Oh, I got to hear this because I'm already liking the sound of that. Opportunity fund. I like that. Save a mini 5K or possibly 8K. Yep. Save 5K in my high yield savings. Oh, that's so doable. You guys, that's so doable. As you're right, I want you guys writing these down, because when we come back November 11th, we're going to have a brainstorming session on how we're going to reach these goals. Okay. These are great goals, y'all. These are great. I definitely want to save and complete the 100 envelope challenge next year. All right. Cindy says she wants to do this challenge. You can do this challenge. Okay. And for all of you who are wanting to do these different challenges and you know, you want to push yourselves, in order to do it, like with anything else, we're going to have to come up with a plan of attack. Okay. Because sometimes it's not just enough to say, I want to do it. How are you going to do it? That's what we're going to do. We're going to brainstorm the next time. How are you going to do it? Because you can do any of these things. All of these things are possible. How are you going to do it though? Okay. All right. Let's see. Fiona says, for 2024, I need to save another $25K for my home down payment. Girl, you got this. You got this. How do you plan on doing that? That's what we're going to talk about. These are all such great goals. And keep in mind, these can be personal goals too. If you got personal goals you want to work on, jot those down. You guys, how are we going to do it? That's going to be a great brainstorming session. I hope everyone has their planners. I hope everyone has their notebooks. I hope you're writing these goals down so you can remember them. And I say have, you know, prioritize your top 3. Maybe you only got one, and that's fine. That's fine, but make sure you remember it. Okay, let's see. Y'all, these are great. Oh, what's this one? Pay off 1 student loan and 3 low balance credit cards. Great. That right there is a great goal to try to accomplish for 2024. Now let's break it apart on how we're going to do it. I love it. First, a handicap van so we can transport my son. Oh, and get him back to church with us. Doctor's appointment. Oh my God, that's a great goal, you guys. This is so good. Find a handicap van. Yes. Now, when you find a handicap van, do you have to go like look for who's selling them? Like, how do you find a handicap van? See, there may be someone watching that may not know that. Wow, that's a great goal. I hope you're able to accomplish that. I love that. Let's see. Everyone knows my goal, 2024, 100% debt free. And your goal, D, is to be mortgage free, right? To be mortgage free 2024. Oh my gosh, y'all in the mortgage freeze. Oh, those are just such incredible wins. Oh, those are incredible wins. I've learned this year I can't afford it, but I can't afford the 50 envelope challenge. But see, Shonda, that right there is the perfect attitude. I can't afford it. I cannot afford this challenge, but I can't afford this one. So when you know you can't afford one, do the one you can afford and keep working your way up. There's nothing, you know, to laugh about that. That's the main thing. You have to know what you can accomplish. That's why we're setting realistic goals. Realistic. Lord, I know I can't do that either. That's why I ain't never done it. I ain't never done it. Because I know if I do that one, that's gonna be the only thing that I say. Y'all gonna watch my video, and all my videos is just gonna be me stuffing that challenge, because that's all I can do. That's all I can do. So I got to set myself up for the mini wins. Okay, let's see. Okay, realistic. Pay off 3 personal loans. There you go. There you go. Those are realistic. Those are realistic, and those are obtainable. You can do that. You can do it. Your hubby just got deployed. Oh, I did not know that. Oh my gosh. So we got another military wife in here. Wow, you guys, that would be a great live to have too. I don't know how many, we don't have many military wives in here, but just, do you guys have like, you know, just different groups that you go to talk about these things? You know, how does that make you feel? Are you getting used to it when they get deployed? Like, oh my gosh, y'all are stronger than I am. I could not. And y'all are so strong for being a dude, because you got to hold down the fort when they're gone, especially when you have children. You're doing everything. God bless y'all for that. Shoot, if I can save 3,500, that would be great too. My goal, and I'm going to get serious about my goal, my financial goal. I am trying to get to 3 to 6 months expenses. I've been on Dave Ramsey baby step number 3 for a while now, but that's okay. That's okay, because that goal to at least get to 3 months of expenses, I'm trying to save $15,000. And I've tried to break it down in a way that I start off small, and I start off by every year trying to at least save the 10K first and then work my way to the rest. But I've got to get on top of that. I've got to make sure this year, once I count up my savings challenges, I may be close to it, to 10K. But next year, 15K. Now I got to figure out how I'm getting there, because that is my goal. Because I got to get past this Dave Ramsey baby step. I am ready to start saving for my retirement, putting more into my retirement, I should say. Marine. Well, oh, he's in the Marine. Work on our Etsy shop for income. Yes, that is enough. You know what? That is a great goal. And I was going to say that too. If you have side businesses, what's your realistic goal for your side business? What are you doing to make that business grow? What are you doing to make it stand out? What are you doing to, get income? These are all realistic goals, and you can have separate categories for your goals. This one can be for budgeting. This one can be for personal. This one can be for, your Etsy shops, your small businesses. Set all of those goals up. Don't forget about them and keep working on them. And don't forget that your budgets and your goals, they can change. Just because we set them for the new year, you may start off the new year and be like, that ain't gonna work. You can change it. Don't, struggle to try to meet something ain't working. Switch it up. Absolutely. Switch it up. Okay, let's see. I've been doing virtual meetups with the USO just to make connections. Okay, there you go. There you go. Trying to figure out which mini challenges to help with 100 envelope challenge. Okay, so you're doing mini challenges to reach the 100 envelope challenge. Yes. And now you're trying to figure out which ones that will get you there. That is a great realistic goal. Yep. Now you're putting plans in place to see which ones are going to help you reach that goal. I love it. I do. I love it. Do that month ahead challenge in the long-term book I gave you. Aujane sent me a savings challenge book for high rollers. She did. She did, but it's great challenges. It's great challenges. And that's one of the things I need to sit down and think about to get serious with it. How am I going to get this money? How am I going to get there? Because I am serious about saving it, but I also have other things I want to save for. So that's what I got to do when I'm setting my goals. How I'm going to make this work for me. Absolutely. Let's see. Army wives are just annoying. Army wives are annoying. All right, this is the part of the line when we go left. Why are army wives are annoying? Why? What did they do? What's the tea? What's the tea? All right, you guys. So our goal for the next live. Wait, I think I missed this comment here. Okay, I've been watching budgeting topics for a year. Now I'm making a goal to save for my own YouTube channels. Yes, creations and designs. So I will do the 5K challenge in 2024 to begin my new journey. I love seeing this. So first of all, you got this. You got this. You're starting your YouTube channel. So congratulations on that. I love seeing that. I love meeting our fellow YouTubers. And you would do the 5K challenge in 2024 to begin your journey. Absolutely. Absolutely. Those are great goals. Those are great goals. I think I've missed some. Hold on. I think I missed Cindy. Right now, I am saving $100 a week from my Etsy sales for an upcoming vacay to Disney World. I love that. So I know I can continue to save the same for any other savings goal. Ain't that the truth? You know what, Cindy, what you just said is genius. See, she just said that I'm saving $100 a week for Disney from my side income. And if I can do that, I know I can do it for the others. See, when it's something of interest that we want, we'll save that money all day long. Comment down below if you understand what I'm saying. I want to go on vacation. I bet y'all had that money saved in 3 months. So why is it that much more difficult when I want to save an emergency fund and I act like, but I just saved that $3,000 to go to Disney? I'm telling you, that was well said, Cindy, because it's all in our minds. It is a mindset. We can do it, but we know we really do it for them things that we really want. That was so true. Lord, that hit home right there. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Let me see. Yes, left turn. This is the part of the live where we've gotten through the business. So if anyone has anything that they wish to share, let's start talking about it now. Again, before you guys get out of here, where does the time go when you're having fun, huh? But before you guys get out of here, remember now, next Saturday is November 4th. That is crazy. I have a craft fair that day, so we won't have a live, but we will have a live November 11th, how to budget for the new year. So I want you guys to bring all of these goals that we talked about. I hope you wrote them down. Please remember them. Bring them back on the 11th. We're going to brainstorm on how we're going to get to these goals. Okay. And then on the 18th, Shalise will be here. Mommy Trader. We're going to talk about retirement. Oh, and you guys, wait, whoops. Hold on. Let me get back to comments. Hold on. Let me take this off real quickly. You guys, if you are in this chat and you made it to my virtual meetup, I think it was last Saturday. I think that was last Saturday. You guys, we had such a great time. So I'm going to have another one in December. If you all can make it, let me know. I'm thinking about hosting a mini little Christmas party, and we do Dirty Santa. So comment down below if you think that's something you would be interested in. This last one we did, we had game night, and I upped the ante on this game night. I said for any games that you lose, you had to put the money in your emergency fund. And for any games that you won, you had to put it in self-care. And we had a blast with that. Lord, I lost $30 that night, but I had to put it in my emergency fund. So December, I'll let you guys know the date. I'm thinking we play Dirty Santa. That'll be fun. So comment down below what you think about that. And yes, I hope to see you in the next virtual meetup. We had a good time. Okay, I want you guys to share anything that you want to share with us, anything you have going on as we wrap up the live. Again, thank you all so much for being here. We're going to get ready for 2024. Again, whether it's with our finances, it's personal, our YouTube channels, we're going to be ready. All right, let me see. Did I see Fiona's? There is nothing wrong with starting low and working your way up. Saving any amount you didn't have before is the goal. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think a lot of us need to hear that. There is nothing wrong with saving low amounts. That low amount add up. We say it all the time. You achieve those little wins first, those mini wins, as I like to call them, and you work your way up. And then you apply that money to the next one. But you set yourself up high and you're not ready to set yourself up high. Oh, it's so discouraging. It's so discouraging. Yes. More people, we all need to hear it. We need to hear it. I thought about doing the 50 envelope times 4. Woo! Girl, you go for it. And if you do that, make sure you document it. Make sure you document it. But I want people to hear that and understand it, because so many times I watch videos and people get discouraged because they couldn't complete the challenge. And this is another thing. This is a side note. You guys remember, these are savings challenges to help us achieve whatever it is that we're trying to achieve. Okay. So we do the challenges because they help us, right? Do not beat yourself up if you can't finish one. Please don't. Now we're taking something that's supposed to help us to beat us down. And that's not what they're meant to be for. Celebrate what you were able to accomplish. Take that money, use it towards something else, or try another challenge. But do not get discouraged if you can't complete a savings challenge, or if this person is putting more in their savings challenge. Lord have mercy. Whew, we need to talk about that too. All right, let's see what else we got here. I saw this one. Saw that. Hold on, I'm getting caught up here. Cindy says, I am the queen of change, girl. You do whatever helps. Oh, you're talking about Army wives. They think they're superior to everyone. Had a girl virtually stop talking to me once she learned my husband's rank was higher than her husband's. I was like, that's not my rank. Wow. There's Army wives beef? Wasn't there a TV show called Army Wives? I never watched it. There's Army wives beef in these streets. Can you imagine? Woo! Oh my gosh. I still got to put my money in the envelope from game night. Yes, Amanda, you got to pay up your debt. Let me see. I would love to attend the next game night. Looking forward to it. Yes. Oh my God, it was so much fun. I hope you can make it. I'm going to set a date. And I think I said December, maybe the 9th, the second Saturday of December is what I was thinking, before the holidays get into full swing. Everyone have a blessed day. Oh, thank you so much for coming. Hey, Millie. All right, let me see. Let me get through these comments so we can wrap up. I got to record my video. Lord Jesus. The 100 envelope challenge. I plan to just stuff $20 in each envelope, not doing it the traditional way. Yes. Do it. Just do whatever works for you. You're doing a 200 envelope challenge with a group from another channel for encouragement. Oh, that's so much fun. Isn't that fun to have a group support? Yes, I love that. If you get year-end bonuses, those are great starts towards your 2024 savings. Those are also great starts to pay off any debt that you have. What do they say? Tear the Band-Aid off. Tear the Band-Aid off. If you get income tax checks or year-end bonuses, I know, but think long and hard. What can you pay off with that money? You got a credit card that's just sitting out there and you just owe $350, rip that Band-Aid off. Rip it off and take that money and go pay it. Rip it off. I know it's going to hurt, but you're going to appreciate it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, yes, fine. And Cindy, you don't have to have a camera on. You don't have to have your camera on. I tell everyone, some people come and they don't turn their cameras on, and that's understandable. Oh, wait, I have a star comment. What is this? Oh, Cindy, thank you for the super sticker. Oh, my God, you guys. Thank you so much. You guys, this is our friend Cindy. You've got to go check out Cindy. Cindy Cat Budgets is her channel name. She has an Etsy shop. I just purchased a Hello Kitty savings challenge for my daughter from Cindy. She makes the best stuff. Cindy, thank you so much for supporting. Oh, I appreciate you for doing that. All right, let me get through these last comments before we get out of here. Bye, everyone. Take care. Have a happy savings. Yes. Have a good day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So don't forget, you guys. No live next week, but when we come back, we're going to take all of these comments, all of these goals that you all are set. I want you to think about them. Okay. I want you to come back with at least your top 3. Okay. If you don't have 3, that's fine. If they're not budgeting related, that's fine. Bring them back. The next live, we're going to brainstorm on how we're going to obtain and achieve those goals. Okay. December, we're going to finalize it. So whatever you come up with, we're going to put that plan in place. We're going to write it down and we're going to finalize it. So by the new year, we're going to be ready. We're going to be ready. In the new year, we're going to do check-ins. We're going to hold each other accountable. We're going to check in and see where we are. We're going to report out. That's the best way when you have a support group to try and stay on top of it. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up today. What is the man who's saying? Okay, gonna find something for dinner. That's right. God, this is your dinner time. Lord, I forget all that. So you guys, thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget, there will not be a live next week, but I will see you guys back November 11th. Come ready to work. All right. All right, everyone, have a great weekend. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and I will talk to y'all next time. Bye.